G'day and welcome to the 2017 edition of Fantasy Coach, your ultimate NRL Supercoach planner. In this video we're going to go through an overview of the features and functionality available to help you get the most out of this season. On opening the planner, you will receive a notification to update the data being retrieved from an external data source. I've made the data source external for two main reasons. Firstly, it allows me to provide up-to-date round-by-round player prices, break-evens and future price predictions based on the players' averages, as well as update any team additions, changes or players newly in contention for an origin berth throughout the season. Secondly, and more importantly, it allows me to move a lot of calculations to the external document, increasing the overall performance of the planner for you. To help you keep on top of this, the data version and the date updated are located here in the bottom left. On downloading any of the data updates, you will notice these details update, letting you know you're ready to go. On setting up your initial team, you will notice the player selections are position specific, making it easier to select your players. On choosing your players, you will see that the players' details are automatically brought in and your overall remaining budget is calculated instantly. If you go over your budget, the colour indicators will let you know, so you can tweak your selection and get back into the green. As you put your team together, all of your selections are forecasted for the full 26 rounds. This allows you to see how your team is shaping up for the origin bye period as you progress through the opening rounds, allowing you to plan accordingly. As you can see, for each of the bye origin rounds there are colour-coded indicators letting you know how many players are available in each round. These numbers are calculated from players that are on bye, labelled grey, or those that played origin last year or are looking at definite selection this year, labelled orange. The players labelled yellow are from the origin emerging squads and don't affect the available player numbers, but should be watched if they hit form in the early rounds. Once you have selected your team and the season kicks off, Fantasy Coach starts to shine by helping you plan trades and maximising your budget. Let's say round 2 has passed and you want to trade some underperforming cows to the surprise runners looking to earn some good cash. All you need to do is mark a T in the column following the player you are looking to trade out. You will see the amount of trades for each round used listed here below the trade column and your total remaining for the year permanently displayed here at the top left. You will also notice the player is automatically displayed as your trade one underneath and his price has been added to your budget. You can see here the trade in field has been highlighted along with the replacement needed for round 3. Simply select your replacement and their price will be removed from your budget. If you wish to use a dual position player when completing a trade, you can simply add an S next to the player that is being swapped to help you keep track of your player movements. The 2017 edition has seen some updates to the live data. All players now take into calculation the number of games played versus the current round, so that only players who could possibly have reached their third game will see price updates, and it also takes into account bye rounds where players on bye will not see an increase in the predictions and so forth. You can see in this example when trading out this player in round 4, he has seen a 90k rise in price, which has accurately been reflected in the budget. Another new addition to Fantasy Coach in 2017 to extend on this live predicted data is the Price Watch tab. Here you will see your team for the current upcoming round listed on the left with the following 5 rounds of predicted price changes on the right. If a player is predicted to go up in value over 10k, they will be marked in green, and if they are predicted to drop 10k, will be marked red. Player monitor section works exactly the same as above, but you are able to select and display any player you want. It will show you their price for the current round in progress and the 5 upcoming rounds. As previously mentioned, these predictions are based purely off the player's average and are estimates only. The last new addition we have in the 2017 version is the ability to edit the origin and emerging squad lists. Within the settings tab, you can now see an extra editable column alongside the origin and emerging squads lists. Any player you select here will be labelled accordingly within the origin rounds of the planner and also be calculated into your available players for each of these rounds. So that now covers all the core functionality and new features of the 2017 edition of Fantasy Coach. As with last year, any support in sharing or letting others know about this planner and how it helps you would be greatly appreciated. Cheers.